season passes to Disney World or just buying tickets for the week you're going to be there? Which is better? Which should you do? Why would you choose one over the other? Let's kind of talk about it and what I personally like to do. All right, before we get started too far in, I should mention that at the moment, Disney World is not currently selling annual passes to the majority of people. I think there might be a few people who can still get them, like you can renew, and there might be a few other little loopholes there, but for the most part, we can't buy them. They opened up annual pass sales and then they shut them down again, but I assume they will open them up again in the near future. I really don't see why they wouldn't. So we're gonna go ahead and do this video and kind of talk about what we like to do, why we would or wouldn't buy season passes, and yeah, kind of maybe help give you some ideas on if season passes would be something you would be interested in. So I ran some numbers, and if you are going to go to Walt Disney World every year, it may be cheaper for you to buy a season pass. And this is how it works. Say, hypothetically, we go to Disney World in February. Say the first week of February, we go to Disney World and we go ahead and get season passes. We're going to be there for a week. We usually always go for a week. So we buy our season passes, we go for the week. Then the following year, instead of going in February, we go maybe 2 weeks earlier than we did last time and go mid-January. We will get 2 trips in on those one season passes, and it actually ends up being cheaper than if we were to buy 2 separate sets of 6-day park tickets. Not only is this a cheaper option, but you actually can get in more days. So instead of only going for 6 days, and that's a non-hopper, so going 6 days, 1 park per day, we can go for the entire time we're at the parks. Even like the day we get in, if we want to go in that night for a few hours, we can because we're annual pass holders, and you have park hopping available to you. So you don't only get more, or it's not just cheaper, but you get more days and more flexibility, like with hopping and other stuff. You also get some annual pass discounts, and there's the other few things, perks that come along with being a season pass holder. So we have done it both ways. We did a year, we did the season passes, and we loved it. This year we did not because they weren't selling them. So I couldn't buy them because I did not renew because I wasn't sure when we would go back. We did end up going back in January, and I would have upgraded them to season passes because we know we would like to go again next year, but they were not selling them. So hopefully when we go next year, we can go ahead and upgrade those to season passes and use them. What we like to do as well when we have the season passes is fit a few more Disney trips in. With the discount that you get as being a season pass holder, they give room discounts a lot of times. So we can usually squeeze in another maybe shorter trip somewhere in that year and really not have to spend that much because our tickets are already covered. And if we plan ahead for food and stuff, anywhere we go, we're going to be eating out. So food's, kind of a wash. If we were to go to the beach or go out west to like Grand Canyon or something, we're going to buy food. That's just, we have to buy food wherever we go. So, that's kind of set. So really all it costs is our hotel room. And as an annual pass holder in the past, now it's always changing. So like this doesn't mean this is what you will get, but I have gotten some amazing discounts as a pass holder. We stayed at the Grand Floridian once for 45% off the room rates, which is amazing. They regularly do 35% off a lot of times. And I do not know what the current promotions are for season pass holders. Since I am not one, I can't see those. They do always change. Sometimes they are way better than other times. But you do always have at least something usually that's a discount there. Another option that you can do is stay DVC. And we really like renting DVC points from people. It is another great option to stay for less. And then we just use our season passes. Since we don't need a package deal, we really enjoy doing the whole DVC point thing and then using our season passes. Now let's talk a little bit about money. So for my family of 6, if we bought 2 6-day passes separate for like 2 different trips versus the annual pass for all of us. The annual pass actually ends up costing us about $1,500 less than buying 2 separate trips with 6-day tickets. So what I like to do is take that $1,500 savings and put it towards a hotel room. So I could do 2 package deals staying at like an All-Star, and we're just going to throw out some, say that costs about $10,000, okay, for 2 separate trips to All-Star total. So like $5,000 each. I come around, say $10,000. And these numbers, I'm kind of rounding and just packaging and making it real easy numbers, okay? So they're not like exact. And you know how Disney is, depending on the day, the month, the time, prices are constantly changing. So say $10,000. Now, if I take these same dates and I run numbers with the season passes and I rent DVC points and stay at a 2-bedroom suite at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village, I can spend $10,100 for 2 trips. Me personally, I would rather stay in a 2-bedroom suite at Kidani than I would at All-Star. I just get so much more. The trip feels so much more luxurious and just more enjoyable to me personally overall. And the difference is $100. So totally worth that $100 to me. Now, obviously, you could take that $1,500 and just pocket if you want. You could still stay at an All-Star and just save that $1,500 for whatever. You could use it towards dining if you wanted to. You could use it towards another vacation that's not Disney at all. But I like to put mine towards a room and upgrade to a nicer room. That is personally just something I enjoy, are the nicer hotel rooms. I just find that really luxurious, and it just really makes a vacation for me personally. But you know, everyone's different. My husband really enjoys the food. He loves the food there. So if it was up to him completely, he does like the nicer rooms too. But he would maybe split it a little and go a little bit nicer room, but then take the rest and put it towards more sit-down dining, because he really likes sit-down dining. And I do like that as well. I'm a little bit pickier of an eater than he is though, so I kind of know the few spots I like to eat, and then I'm kind of like, I don't really want to try anything new. Where he will go and try a whole bunch of things that are new and loves it. So, you know, everyone's different, and you could use that savings in different ways. Anyway, this was just a quick little tip. That is what we like to do. That is why, if we can, we choose to do annual passes over just getting day tickets. And if you know that you're going to go twice within a calendar year for 2 whole weeks, I think it's like if you're going to go more than 10 days, the season pass is probably a better option for you as well. So keep that in mind. And when their season pass is open, you'll know if that's going to work for you or not. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to sharing some more information about our trip. I'm going to be doing a little bit of vlogging, not a whole lot, but I do want to get at least 1 or 2 videos up vlogging our trip. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.